Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is a Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. So if I'm gonna be honest with you, I've actually already started this series. I recorded up to about 5 episodes of it, and then I made the decision to get a new microphone, which I am using now. This is the second video. It's not quite the inaugural breaking off of the microphone, but we are still definitely in the working out the kinks phase with it. We're only gonna go up from here. I've kind of got a bit of a jury-rigged setup because it didn't quite fit my mic stand, and I'm still gonna need to get a more proper-fitting shock mount for it. But that's why we have some saves here. We're gonna go ahead and I think just jump in and start a new game. It's been I guess about a week or so since I recorded the last video. I think I only recorded like 5 or 6 parts, and then I kind of figured that like we weren't that far in, I may as well just restart it with the new mic from the beginning. I totally missed all that dialogue there. In the 1,000 years that followed, iron, gunpowder, and steam engines took the place of magic, and life slowly returned to the barren land. So there was like this war, and like, oh man, a bunch of bad stuff happened. But things are good now. It's cool. I mean, you may think the ominous music makes it sound like things aren't good, but they're totally good. Because there stands one who would reawaken the magic of ages past and use its dread power as a means by which to conquer all the world. Okay, maybe things aren't so good. Maybe I was overstating the amount of the goodness in the world right now. But I mean, conquer all the world. I mean, come on. Obviously you want to conquer the entire... I mean, who's going to conquer half the world? What kind of lame half measure is that? So we are also playing with the patch that's supposed to make the music a little bit more comparable in quality to the SNES version. Because the original Game Boy release has like lower quality audio. To be honest, I can't... Well, we'll wait for our opening, because this dialogue is going by itself. Hard to believe an Esper's been found frozen there 1,000 years after the War of the Magi. I mean, people find old shit all the time. It's not that crazy. Probably just another wild goose chase. Yes? I don't know. This is why I don't like auto-scrolling dialogue. They wouldn't have let us use her unless they were confident the information was good. Because sometimes the dialogue is too fast and sometimes it's too slow. Ah, yes. Our witch. Here she fried 50 of our Magitech armored soldiers in 3 minutes. Kinda makes her skin crawl, don't it? Relax, with that thing on her head, she's a mindless puppet. Yeah, that's never backfired on people before. That girl won't even breathe unless we tell her to. That seems like a little too much. You're in the middle of combat and she fucking asphyxiates because you didn't tell her to breathe. We'll approach from the east. Move out. I think we enter into our credits here, right? Okay, so I have a bit of extended time to keep talking. Oh my god, the music is so good. But like, as I was saying, speaking of the music, honestly, I don't have a good ear for like music in general. Like, I think I'm actually like tone deaf. Like legitimately, not just in the sense that like people say that there's something like, oh I'm OCD because I don't like something. It's like, no, I think I'm actually like tone deaf. I forgot what I was gonna say, but yeah, so like I don't really notice the difference that much, but hopefully the music sounds a little bit better. I mean, I do think Final Fantasy VI has the best soundtrack of probably any video game. Well, it's my personal favorite. I wouldn't say it's the best, right? Because music is subjective. And there's definitely some other stuff that's like close up there. Actually, well, I think I probably like Chrono Trigger a little bit more as a whole. But Final Fantasy VI is real close. Definitely in the terms of like old school soundtracks, it's definitely Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy VI for me. More like modern games, maybe like honorable mention to like Nier. I haven't really heard, like, I never played Automata, or however you say it, Automatopoeia. Well, I played about 20 hours of that game, but just kept crashing on my computer, and then I stopped. But its soundtrack is also really good. But the best song is from the original game, which is Song of the Ancients, and oh my god. That's probably definitely my favorite piece of, like, modern video game music. The girl takes point. Don't waste time on the riffraff. Remember what we're here for. Let's move. Okay, so we can continue our conversation about music as we, Imperial Magitech armor. Not even Narsh is safe anymore. Okay, there's 2 hull guards here. They will completely destroy the power of the Empire. We can cast fire. We can attack. Probably don't actually want to cast fire, right? So we got all these moves. Are any of these AoE? Let's shoot a missile at him. Oh, you fool. You absolute idiot. You're going to be destroyed. I mean, imagine just getting hit by a missile. Like, that just sounds painful. Like, directly. Like, not just like a missile explodes up in your general vicinity. It's like the missile actually hits you and then explodes. Like, that, there's no trace of that man. His existence has been deleted. For Narsh, they got some doggos. Well, guys, maybe you should attack with the dogs, and then you might have a better chance of defeating us. You know, coming at us one by one is probably not the most sound strategy. That's probably why you're losing the war. Maybe you should invest in some tacticians. I mean, they don't even have to be that smart. I mean, I can tell you that maybe not attacking one at a time is a dumb decision, and I'm an idiot. Let's not heal. So question mark, you're the one, you've got all the extra moves. You could banish people. Oh boy. Let's try a Bio Blast. Just shot some acid at him, gave him a bad trip. Yeah, so I guess another thing I kind of want to talk about is, like, so Final Fantasy VI is my favorite Final Fantasy. Well, I don't know if it's my favorite. It's kind of weird, right? I have, like, no nostalgia associated with this game. I didn't play it as a kid. So I have all my nostalgia is for Final Fantasy X and 12. Because those are the ones I played the most as a kid. And also a little bit of Final Fantasy 1. Final Fantasy 1 was the first one I played. I never beat it as a kid because navigating that game is an arcane hellscape. I had no clue what to do after, like, the second dungeon. I think it was, like, the part where you have to go to the witch or something. You have to, like, fall down in a hole. Can't really remember. Maybe it was after that. I don't know. I just remember playing it as, like, a really young, like, 4 or 5 years old. And I think I know I beat the Fire Crystal area. And then I never made it past that. Or maybe beat the fire. I don't know. I know I got, like, a decent amount of the way through the game. Like, I was able to kind of brute force my way through it. But, this was, like, over the course of, like, probably a couple of years, because I was a dumb kid and didn't know what I was doing. This Bio Blast, oh, it hits everyone. Kind of wondered when I saw how big an AoE it had. So, just top people off, I guess. Actually, you want to heal Biggs. Oh my gosh, she's so good. Yeah, so I do think Final Fantasy VI is probably the best, overall. I think I know I like 12 more. I have a lot of fond memories of 10, but I do not think it is that good of a game. That's a bit of a topic for another time, but according to our source, they unearthed the frozen Esper in a new mine shaft they were digging. Well, I'll clarify. It is a good game. It's a bad story with not very well developed characters. This must be it. Yeah, like 12 I have a lot of nostalgia for, and plus well, for a while 12 was, like, super underrated. I think it's gotten a lot more respect ever since the, I don't really need to learn about save points, I just need to use them. Yeah, so these are saves. Don't pay attention to that. You don't. I should have. If I thought about it, I would have deleted those before. If I thought about there being spoilers in the saves, then I would have gotten rid of them. Oh, so was there a door back there that we missed? I'll handle this. Stand back. Is he gonna shoot a missile? Okay, no, he's just gonna run. Could have just shot a missile. We're not handing over the Esper. Ymir, get them! Ymir? Oh, it's a big old snail. Hold it! That thing's a... They must have trained it to guard the mines. What are you talking about? Do you know what this is? Ever heard of a lightning whelk? It's a monster that absorbs lightning and stores the energy in its shell. Right. Whatever you do, don't attack the shell. Got it. So, don't attack the shell, nerd. Got it. Get Ice Beamed. And get Magitech Missile. And get Healed. Oh my god, that does so much damage. So yeah, basically he'll periodically withdraw into his shell. And when he does that, if you hit him, then he counters and, like, fucks you up. Which, sometimes he'll do it, like, you'll already have inputted your command, and then he will, blast you, and it sucks. Because it's like, I didn't really want to get blast. Oh my god, he actually straight up killed him. That's a small problem. We still have question marks, so we're okay. You know, she's our main damage dealer. So really, we just want to chill until he comes out of his shell. Because really, I think I kind of messed up this fight when I originally recorded the game as well. We didn't lose or anything, and I think no one actually died, but it was a little touch and go. Because I think I, like, double inputted commands, and then they didn't go off before he went into his shell. And honestly, just to play it completely safe, I don't think we're going to attack right. Well, honestly, one more Magitech Missile might... Okay, never mind. He went into a shell. So we just kind of want to chill, you know? Relax for a little bit. Maybe we can talk about Final Fantasy 12 real quick. Keep going that thought process. I don't know. I played it a ton as a kid, and it was underrated for a long time. I think it got a bit more... I think in light of Final Fantasy 13 coming out and just being garbage, people looked at that game a bit more fondly, and with the more modern, like, more people got exposed to the Zodiac edition when it got remade, or the International edition, which is very good, and fixes a lot of the problems in the original release. Like, original Final Fantasy 12 is a good game, the International edition is a great game. That's the way I kind of look at it. But this game, Final Fantasy 6, I think is overall the best just because I think it has the most interesting story, has really well-developed characters, and it probably has, like, weaker gameplay than 10 or 12, but it's still pretty good, especially for its time. Now, Wedge, would you like to not be asleep anymore? I do like the idea that Wedge is actually just dead, and we're just carrying around his, like, we're keeping his corpse in the robot machine. Oh, we're supposed to go up here. Wait, no? Yeah. Kind of a perspective issue there. It's, a very frozen chicken. So this is the frozen Esper. Hello? This thing's giving me the creeps. Something's not right. He's very glowy. Frozen creature begins emitting an eerie light. That light is very eerie, alright. Where's that light coming from? Wow! Oh my god, he got sent to the Shadow Realm. What was that? Wedge? Wedge, where are you? Hey! What's going on? Oh, yeah, you're also yeeted to the Shadow Realm. Oh, it's powering up. And we've been exploded. Goodbye. That is the end of the game. It's a short one. It's an oldie, but a goodie. I don't know. It's a stupid joke. Hello? Where am I? My, and I just removed the crown. My head hurts. It's just a little brain damage. You'll be fine. Easy there. This is a slave crown. The others were using it to control you. It was robbing you of your thoughts, making it so you do whatever they told you. And now you do what they told you? I can't remember a thing. Don't worry. It'll all come back to you. In time, that is. Oh, the music. So good, dude. A mysterious young woman, born with the gift of magic and enslaved by the Gestalian Empire. That's old Terra for you. Let's go. My name is Terra. Impressive. I've never heard of anyone recovering so fast. You must be made of tougher stuff than most. Well, she can shoot fireballs, so... Oh, woof woof, by the way? Open up! We're here for the Magitech Armored Pilot. Open this door right now and hand over that girl. She's an agent of the Empire. Empire? Magitech armor? There's no time to explain. You need to get out of here. These fools aren't going to listen to reason. This way, quickly! Okie dokie. I'm very quickly moving. What's up? Make your way out of town through the mines. I'll try and buy you some time. Got it. Will do. We're on the journey to the mines. Up there! I feel like, why does every RPG have to start with either mines or sewers? Those are your only two options. It's a mine, a sewer, and occasionally a forest. That's it. Those are your only three options for starting areas. If you deviate from that, you will be fined by the RPG committee. That totally exists, and I didn't just make up. Okay. I mean, I did walk 4 steps. I thought maybe I wouldn't get into a random battle after walking 4 steps, but obviously that's... I mean, what type of idiot would think that you wouldn't get into a battle every 4 steps? How are you gonna throw a wrench at me when you're dead? You tell me this dude's being burned alive. Flesh is seared from his bones. And he's like, I'm gonna chunk this fucking wrench at this girl. I'm gonna get the last laugh. Honestly, just go ahead and like save over all of these. You don't have to know who Mog is. He's not important. Actually, he is important. He's the greatest character of all time. Well, he's the only good Moogle. Well, he's one of 2 good Moogles. Mont Blanc is kind of cool as well. Everyone else sucks. But Mog's a badass, and he deserves respect. I would just like the chest split. Phoenix down. Honestly, I'm just gonna hope that that chest doesn't have anything good in it. Probably not the best idea. I don't really want to get into battles. Probably also, well, I don't know, maybe we shouldn't be so liberal with our magic use, but if you give me the ability to shoot fire, I'm gonna shoot fire. You can't just not make me do it. No battles. There she is. Man, how are they so fast? You tell me the monsters don't attack them? Oh. That's not good. And she's dead. My sweet little magic user. I can't really do an evil laugh. Away! I'll never do that again, I promise. That's a one-time thing. With this slave crown, you'll be all mine. Okay, maybe like once every 10 videos I'll do that. It was kind of fun, not gonna lie. Even though it may have been the most horrid sound to ever enter into humanity's existence. Fire beam? Good, good. I almost did it, dude. Burn them all to a crisp. He do be laughing, though. He's also just jerking 2 rods. It's a very suggestive laughing animation. Soldiers of the Empire, we stand at the dawn of a new age. The lost power of magic has returned to us. We are the chosen ones. Also, I may be bumping the mic by accident. The time has come for us to claim our rightful dominion over the world. Nothing shall stand in our way. Hurrah! Long live Emperor Gestalt! My desk is kind of flimsy and tiny, and I have a habit of smashing my leg into it, which may be causing the stand to jostle. If so, I apologize. This is still a work in progress with the new mic setup and everything. Things will get better from here on. Took you long enough, busy with all the robbing and plundering, I presume. Treasure hunter and trail-worn traveler, searching the world over for relics of the past. And, you know, to play the games that blah blah blah. This is Locke. I prefer the term treasure hunting. Semantic nonsense. There's a huge difference. Anyway, is there something you need me to do? Oh, there is indeed. I met the girl. You don't mean... City Guard is pursuing her as we speak. The city has the strength to stand up to the Empire, but it won't use it. People are just too stubbornly independent to join an underground resistance group like the Returners. I tried to explain that the Empire was controlling the girl, but they wouldn't even listen. Alright, so you want me to get her out of... Want me to get her out of Narsh? That would be the idea. Make your way to Figaro for the time being. Oh, well, he was fast. How the hell did Locke beat the guards here? I guess he's just that fast. Now we've got her. Oh, he's got werewolves? What? Wonderful. There's a whole bunch of them. I mean, you got a nice choke point. Kupo? Moogles. Are you saying you want to help? It is Moogles, right? It's not Moggles? I'm pretty sure it's Moogles. I've never actually said the word out loud before, but... Use us to protect Terra from the guards. Would you like an explanation? I got it. We gotta use them to protect from the guards. Also, well, I don't know, we're kind of an awkward spot. I think we'll go ahead and cut things off here. I like making the first part of a series a little on the shorter side. Future videos will be more in the line of normal, like 30-35 minute long ordeals. But in the next video, this is a pretty good stopping point as well. We will defend Terra with our Moogle buddies. With Moglin, Margaret, and Moggy. Incredible names. Simply incredible. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.